What is up, you guys? Ah, we have a random girl. Ah, there he is. He's right there. So, hey guys, welcome back to the Otaku Pit, the show that highlights the news that's been going on the Otaku Girl Facebook page this week. So sit back, relax, grab your cereal, grab your dinner, grab your lunch, grab some popcorn, binge watch, get some pizza, grab your friends, family, whatever, and you know, watch some anime shows and watch this show that reviews whatever, you know, is going on in the anime world. So it's gonna be a fun one, I think. Or maybe, I don't know, it's up to you guys, you know. Please like and subscribe. So I just want to begin to say, you know, I didn't do, okay, like, you caught me guys, I didn't do a gaming video that Friday. I have to apologise because I get a lot of meetings from like Zoom because we're living in the Zoom world now, alright? I don't know why. Yeah, I just got like really busy and you know, it's like that. So I just wanted to sort of like take the time to tell you guys, if you guys are also like YouTubers or starting to think about doing a YouTube blog. I don't know why you're taking advice from 109 subscribers, but okay. But yeah, like, I'm just want to say, like, don't be pressurized into like having a deadline, because you know you don't want to rush it and you don't want to take like your mental health into consideration, because then you know, sleep, you know, you want to sleep. I mean, sleep is good, you know. It's how you become so perky in the morning. Like then, like, that's why. So I wanted to do like, I wanted to sort of like save it. Like, there is a video that's been filmed. I just need to like edit it, and it will be on Friday, this Friday. So yeah, that'll be done. So yeah, just in the future, you won't have, it's over, it's quality over quantity, you know, that's my point. So now, let's talk Gundam. So, you know Gundam, I don't know if you must know Gundam. Like, if you're a 90s kid, you know Gundam, but for people who are like Gen Z people, I don't know. So Gundam are these like really intricate figurines that people's hands start to bleed over time. But they're like these kind of like figurines that you have to like build. They're made of plastic, and then you've got these cage things. You have to like take it with your hands or your tweezers, preferably tweezers, and then you just build and paint, and you know, sometimes put stickers on, or maybe most of the times put stickers on. It's like iconic. It's also an anime as well, so that you can just watch and you don't have to bleed with your fingers. But you know what? They are a collector's item now, and some people sell them and some people keep them in a glass case. I'm aware that I am rambling. Anyway, back to the news. So Bandai Spirit and the makers of the Gundam, or the Gunpla kits as they say, have made a new series of, you know, cup noodles. Yeah, cup noodles, Nissan cup noodles, yeah, the things that you buy from the shop, you put water in, and you just like, you know, the instant noodles that you make. So, you know, if you found it hard to somehow make cup of noodles, now you can build it and put it on your wall. Yeah, that's a thing, okay? Yeah, I mean, like, I guess these things are become the new hipster thing, you know, like, a couple of years ago we had sriracha, and that was like, people loved sriracha. I still love sriracha, but it's more hipster, and people have it on t-shirts and they have it on keychains. So now, sriracha's old news, so now cup of noodles, I guess. I don't know. I think it was funny when you seen like the company's slogan is, yeah, this won't take 3 minutes. I mean, that's kind of a bit of a bummer. Like, imagine somebody who's sitting there and he's just like, you know, it takes me 3 minutes to make a cup of instant noodles. Can I, like, should take me 3 minutes to make a plastic version of cup of noodles. It means, like, you know, you might struggle to take longer, but that's okay because we're in lockdown and got nothing else to do. So in case you're wondering if I can get one, so this will be on sale on September 18th. Bluffin Brand says that they will release it in the Pacific region probably soon. So if you guys are itching for a cup of instant noodles to make that you can't eat, just take your time, it's fine. So who's a fan of Hayate Combat Butler? I have some big news actually of the series. So you remember Hayate and Hinagiku? You know, they were my favourite like characters, and I generally wanted them to be together. And you know, I heard on the news that, you know, they could be together, and they may be together. You know, maybe they got together. I don't know. So then I looked to see what was, you know, in the news about that because of this rumour. And then I got really excited because, you know, I looked and there was this picture and I was like, oh my god, like Hayate and Hinagiku, they got married? What? And like, this is the picture that I seen right there. Oh my god, so it must be like a different style like anime, like maybe this is our spin-off. Am I like, what's happening? It's not been out for ages, but like, well, I just need to know. To my disappointment, I found out that it's actually Hayate, the Combat Butler's creator. So he has made a new anime called Fly Me to the Moon. Like, fly me to the moon. What is Fly Me to the Moon about? Well, it's about you know, it's a general, you know, love story, but there's probably complications anyway. So it's a boy called Nasa, who's the one who's actually Hayate, and he just like in high school he meets a girl who is described as generally cute, and you know, her name is Tsukasa. Tsukasa. It rhymes, therefore, you know, they're gonna be together. Okay, that's just... it's destiny. If you find a man, or if you find a girl who has a same, like, rhyming name as you, you know that that's the one. You're like a piece, oh, you're like a piece of a puzzle, you're like the half of one cookie. That is generally pretty cute. So this series follows, so Tsukasa and Nasa, but Tsukasa, for some reason, she's very stuck to her morals. She's a moral girl, and she says that she can't go out with someone unless she gets married. So then, years later, when she's 18, she just gets married, I'm presuming to Nasa, maybe, and then I guess the story follows their, you know, their life together, I guess. So, yeah, I guess it would be quite interesting. I mean, you could sit there and think it is Hayate and Hinagiku and think, yeah, what could be? But I don't know. It's a very linear story. I'm sure there's more to come. So, and lastly, did you guys know that Fruits Basket, you know, I keep talking about Fruits Basket, it's a good show, that it almost became live action, you know, that's something you didn't know. And the reason it didn't come to pass is gonna be kind of controversial, so I apologise in advance because these are just what I read online, and this is just, yeah, it's let me begin. So imagine the scene, right? So Fruits Basket live action movie, and then, you know, it becomes something else because as Japanese producers or screenwriters do, they try to make it more, you know, relatable, and not very true to the original anime and manga. So instead of Toru being like who she is, you know, just this like kind of girl, like sort of ordinary girl, like, you know, living her life, you know, high school girl, she's actually, yeah, a movie star. Yes. A movie star. What? Can you imagine? Like that's totally not the point. Why would you be like, what? Joshua Long, who's a screenwriter, he didn't quite grasp what Fruits Basket was about and thought that Toru was like a reject and that's why she lived in a tent. And you're like, what? He also thought that you know, she was kind of like ditzy, like kind of like being stupid. Like, I'm sure she's clever in her own way, but she honestly thought that she was like non-educated, like very ditzy, and not ditzy, but just more of a like an airhead that's not that way, you know. Like it's like, you know, Valley Girls. Like, I'm not disrespecting any Valley Girls, but you know, you get that kind of Paris Hilton kind of persona. Like I think, you know, it was like Toru was meant to be Paris Hilton. There we go. Oh my god. oh Toru, no, I'm Toru, look at that. My daddy owns a hotel, but I can't because I'm trying to be normal and trying to live in a tent. Ah. Like other things as well that doesn't really make sense is he was trying to understand like Mimojis? Mimosa? What was it? That character Mimoji, you know, the rabbit, and Ritsu. Like he was like, you know, maybe like the reason why they're dressing like as like girls is because they're hermaphrodites. What? And I'm just like, no. And then he was like, oh, okay, sorry, like that's too offensive. Let's just say they're cross-dressers or they're drag artists or something. And we're just like, what? No. And it's like, you know, people in this society can dress however they want. It's a style. It's what they like. Okay. What? So he also was trying to be like, okay, the whole thing needs to be set in like a modern day Tokyo. And if you think about it, actually it is set in modern day Tokyo. It's their version of modern day Tokyo. I don't know. Yeah, I think because like the buildings are very like traditional and maybe it doesn't come across, so he was also kind of confused. And then there's other things that he didn't understand about the changing of the animals. He was like, how can a little kid turn into this big boar and then this girl turns into like a tiger? And I was like, I don't even, one thing good about this live action is that he said that, you know, in the production of it all, he was actually generally going to have real animals. So I mean that would have been kind of cute. You know, with a bit of maybe cartoonish things, you know, I guess it's kind of like a little bit what they did with The Lion King, I think. But I mean, come on guys, can you picture this? Like a very modern day of Tokyo with Toru basically being this film star of Paris Hilton character. Not really rich, but in that sense, but like very ditzy, and she's a movie star and not a high school girl at all. I don't even. So let's just thank the Lord that this never happens and hopefully never will. And if it's done like that, maybe it should be done in a more better way. But in my opinion, anime should be anime. Leave it alone. Don't touch it. Go away. Anyway guys, thanks for listening to my ramblings of that. And hopefully you guys actually have enjoyed listening to and watching the Otaku Pit in the News every week. The videos to my left and your right, you can check out more Otaku Pit stuff. You can check out more Otaku gaming stuff here, and please like and also subscribe to my other channel. I make videos every Saturday. It's a design channel. You know, we're trying to get more followers here, so it'd be so good if you guys would subscribe to that as well. That would do me a solid, as well as, you know, if you've just seen this, also subscribe to here and like. But yeah, everything is appreciated and it helps this channel out and also helps that channel out, so that we can, you know, you guys can see more content as well, and you'll be notified faster as well. So also, yeah, put a notification squad, put a notification bell on so that every Friday and Saturday and Sunday, either of our channels, you will be notified. You can have a whole weekend of me ranting on about whatever you want. But yeah, so thanks guys, and see you next week. Be safe. So yeah, arigato gozaimasu.